Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Study Hangout. Children, do you like to listen to the stories? Everyone likes to hear the story, read the story and narrate the stories. Yes or no children? Some like to listen to the story of Raja Rani or to listen to the story of ghost, fairy tales and many more. Isn't it children? So in the same way, my dear children, today we are going to listen and learn a new story from an English Bal Bharati book. The name of the story is Three Sacks of Rice. It is very interesting story. So children, be with me till the end. So let's start. Three sacks of rice. Sacks means, children, I'll just show you the picture of sacks, which will make you understand more clearly. It is a large bag made of a strong material such as hessian, thick paper or plastic, used for storing and carrying goods. For example, rice bag, sugar bag, etc. So title says that we are going to learn the story about three sacks of rice. Okay. You may have read many stories about three brothers. Usually two of them, the elder ones, are strong, clever, but unkind. They laugh at the youngest one because he is too simple and soft-hearted. Here it is said that you must have read or listened so many stories of three brothers, right? Even of the stories of two brothers, the elder one is strong and clever, but unkind, means harsh to others. But they used to laugh at the youngest, means smallest one, who was very simple and soft-hearted. Okay. Our story also has three brothers who lived in a small town, but they were all three of them honest, kind and hardworking. So our story also is of three brothers who lived in small village, and they all were honest, means sincere, kind means polite, and hardworking means they used to work hard. The elder one ran a shop, the middle one was a priest, and the youngest one had just finished his education. He had started taking up odd jobs to earn some money and to learn a trade. So all the three brothers were really good at their works. Big brother was having shop. Second one was a priest. Priest means the person who works in the temple. Okay. And the smaller one had just finished his education and now he is started finding the odd jobs. Next, all three of them were fond of their mother. She had worked hard to bring up the three of them after the sudden death of their father. Here it is said that they used to love their mother very much. Children, do you know why it is so? After the sudden death of their father, at that time, mother used to work day and night to bring them up. One day, their father's friend visited the mother. He said, "Sister, do you know that I have a very prosperous business?" So, one day their father friends visited the house. So he said to their mother, "I have a growing business and big business." So prosperous means growing business or big business. Next, "But now I'm getting old and my only daughter is of a marriageable age. I'm looking for a son-in-law who would be a good husband to my daughter and who would also handle my business well. I like all your sons, if you permit." So further, he says that now I'm becoming old and my daughter has become big. So I'm looking for a son-in-law who can be a good husband to my girl and also who can handle my business properly. So therefore, I like your sons. They are very kind and soft-hearted. If you permit, permit means to ask permission. Okay, clear? Next, I'll marry my daughter to one of them. But before that, I have a plan. He discussed the plan with her and she agreed quite readily. So now after taking the permission of the mother, further he says that I want your sons to marry my daughter, but before that I have a plan. Then they both discussed the plan and mother agreed to his decision. The next day, the friend went to each of the three brothers one by one. He gave them each a sack of rice and said, "My dear boys, I am going away for a few months for some necessary work. Please look after this sack of rice till I come back." The friend went away. Many months passed, but he did not return. It was nearly a year before he came back. So, as per the plan, the father's friend visited again to three brothers one by one. Means he went to elder brother, the middle and then youngest, and gave 3 sacks of rice and said to them, "My dear boys, I am going out for few months, so please take care of these sacks of rice till I come again." Okay, then friend goes away. Many months passed, but he did not come back almost for a year. Then what happened next? Let's see. He visited the eldest brother first. The eldest brother welcomed him and gave him a small purse full of money. "Uncle, you had left a sack of rice with me. After a few months, I was worried that it may get spoiled. Therefore, I sold the rice to my customers. Here's the money I got. Please accept it." "Thank you, my boy. You are such an honest person." After 1 year, he came back and first he visited eldest brother. Eldest brother welcomed him and gave the money and told that the sacks of rice which you had given to me 1 year ago, I sold it before it gets spoiled to my customers. So here is the money, please accept it. Then uncle proudly said to elder brother that, "Thank you, my boy. I am proud of you. You are such an honest person." Next, then the friend went to see the middle brother, who was priest. The priest greeted him with joy and affection. He said, "Uncle, remember you had left a sack of rice with me a year ago? I had kept it for many months, but then I was worried that it may get spoiled." So here it is said that after visiting elder brother, uncle went to the middle brother, who was priest. So he was very happy to see the uncle again, and he said, "Uncle, remember the sack which you had given me a year? I kept it for many months with me. So I was worried that it will get spoiled. Now let's see what happens next. I distributed the rice among the poor in your name. They all blessed you for satisfying their hunger. However, I did that without your permission, and I am willing to pay you back for the rice." Further, he says that I gave that rice to the poor people and they gave blessing for giving them food. but I have guilt that without telling you or without your permission, I gave your rice to others. If you want, I will pay you back for that rice. Now let's see what answer that uncle is giving to the middle brother. No, my boy, you acted wisely and kindly. The blessing that I got from the poor people are enough for me. Please don't even think about the money anymore. After listening to the middle brother, he said to him that, my boy, you did a great job. You behave as a good person. The blessings which I got from the poor is enough for me. So now don't think about money. When the friend went to visit the youngest son, he too welcomed him and with love and respect. But he said that he had a confession to make. The sack of rice was lying with me for a long time, but then I had an idea. Okay, after visiting the middle brother, he went to the youngest son and he also welcomed him with love and respect. But he said to uncle that, I want to make confession. The sacks of rice you had given to me that was lying for so many months and it may get spoiled. So I had an idea that what we can do with this rice. So now let's see what idea youngest did. I often go to a neighboring farm to help with the work. I borrowed an unused plot of land from the farmer. I exchanged the sack of rice for paddy and sowed the paddy in the plot. He said, I'm going to a neighboring farm to work. So I borrowed plot. Plot means the area where we can sow the seed or we can do the plantation. Okay, which was not in use, and I exchanged the sack of rice for paddy. Paddy means rice with shell. And I sowed rice in the plot. Children, just see the difference between rice and paddy. Okay, now let's see what will happen next. Fortunately, for crop grew well and yielded 25 sacks of rice. I have kept back 5 of the sacks and sold 20 them. Here's the money. If you allow, I would like to keep a part of it as my share, considering the labor and money I spent to get it all done. A wide smile spread on the friend's face. He had found his future son-in-law. Okay. Further, he says that the crop which I had sowed grew well and I got 25 sacks of rice from it. So I have kept 5 sacks with me and I sold 20 sacks from them. And he gives money and said, if you allow me, I would like to take my share, means my hard work and the money which I spent to do it. Okay, so after listening to his talk, he was very happy and smiled and said, I got my future son-in-law. So children, I hope you must have understood the story, the 3 sacks of rice. If you want the question answers of this lesson, the worksheet links are available in description below. If you enjoyed watching this video, please like, share, comment and don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you will get notification of my new videos. So keep learning. Till then, thank you and goodbye.